New legislation signed by Governor Charlie Baker will lift the ban on abortions in Massachusetts. The Nasty Woman Act comes as a response to the fear of the historic Roe v. Wade decision being challenged. The bill was introduced by Worcester Democrat Harriet Chandler, who says this is something long overdue. Our Cam Jandrow joins us now live with more. Cam?
Anna, these bans haven't been enforced in quite some time, but if for some reason Roe v. Wade was overturned, they would have. But today, they were all eliminated.
On Beacon Hill Friday, Governor Charlie Baker signs the Nasty Woman Act, repealing the state's 173-year-old law banning abortion.
It doesn't mean that you have to have an abortion, but it gives the woman the right to make a decision that is best for her and the unborn child.
Also repealed were bans on adultery, as well as restricting contraception to only married women. Executive Director of the YWCA of Central Massachusetts, Linda Cavioli, says it was important to change the laws should Roe v. Wade be appealed or challenged.
It will revert to state laws, and if we have these archaic laws on the books in the state, we'll be governed by those.
However, the legislation wasn't unopposed. The Catholic Action League of Massachusetts describing it as hasty, histrionic, gratuitous, but unsurprising. Senator Harriet Chandler hopes the new law can change the perception of opponents.
I hope they will respect a woman's right to choose and a woman's right to oversee her own body.
For Senator Chandler, the Nasty Woman Act is something she's been attempting to pass for years.
Reproductive rights and women's health was one of the major reasons I got involved in running for the legislature in the first place.
According to Planned Parenthood, more than 70% of Americans support abortions. Cavioli hopes the signing can serve as a precedent for the rest of the country.
I would hope that states and legislators and women's advocates would take a look at their own laws and see what would be at risk for them.
Now, Massachusetts is the first state nationwide to abolish these types of bans. Today, Governor Charlie Baker saying these laws do not represent Massachusetts leaders on this issue.